Thank you so much for checking on this video. My name is Amanda. I am a single mom. I am also working part-time right now. I definitely have a simple living lifestyle for myself, and I really couldn't be happier with it. I feel like it's more refreshing and I'm able to appreciate the things that I do have. And so I do show a lot about my lifestyle and what I like to do. So I do like to, focus on my hobbies as well as my responsibilities. And I just try to show how that doesn't have to look so grand like we see on the internet. This is just simple living. This is just simply a little bit more of a real thing that all of us can step into. We can totally just prep our day. We can get in the kitchen and we can get ahead of our breakfast, lunch, and dinners. We don't have to spend so much on that. We don't have to spend then outside buying lunches and going out to eat and sitting down. Although it's not that I don't do that as well. My son likes a little bit of drive time, but overall I like to try to just simplify things. That way I can balance everything and I can accept in the to-dos, the responsibilities, our finances. We have to sit down and we have to look at that kind of stuff. We have to look at our plan, especially with children. But I think if anyone who didn't even have children have done this can really just be ahead for themselves and really set themselves up for success. I think all of us can do a little bit of that. And I'm not saying that not all of us are not doing that. I am a single mom. The struggle is so real. I hear it. So this is more just a channel just to say I got your back. I understand it. And this is okay. This is more of just myself just showing how hard I work and try to plan. That way we can have more playtime, we can have more hobby time, we can do more things that we've been wanting to do. But I also enjoy these little things. I enjoy the work. And so I really just appreciate you taking this time, watching this video, seeing what I do in my kitchen, in my home, and what I do outside of work. And so I do even have a little title in the end of the video of the second hobby that I do. It's called Mothering Threads. I really would love to grow more out of this and use it for more of the vision that I have set up. But realistically right now, all I can do is what I can do. And so right now I do resell kids clothes, adult clothes, men and women. I used to be a huge gift giver on clothes, and plus I love clothes on myself. I love fashion. I've worked in retail clothing stores for 10 plus years, and so working there, I've collected clothes at all of these jobs. Some of them were free, some of them were heavily discounted, so I just ended up getting a lot of clothes, and then it transitioned into more of wanting a sustainable living life. And so I just ended up thrifting so much, and I have grown a massive wardrobe. And now that I'm down to this simple living where I simply want lesser loads of laundry to do, I want less of I want more space, I want less stuff to dust and to sanitize. And although I still have a lot, I have worked so hard to donate, and so I do have a little bit of that in my channel. And so I'm definitely like a giveaway. Try to be realistic, try to think of options, and not just always just spend. I've done so much of that, and these past almost 2 years since I've been a single mom has really changed that. It's really hard with my son, but overall I try to work on myself as much as possible because there's a new life here and I want to be there for him in his life, and I want to be able to afford all of that, and I want to do that while also still being as present as I can as a mom. I still have that stay-at-home mom mindset. It's what I've always wanted to do since I was even in middle school. That was my career choice. But overall, I just want to bring it back to just let you know that this video is just me cooking, me spending some time with my son, me working, and a little chat. And overall, I just really do appreciate that you're here. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and I hope you're enjoying your time too. sure, we actually did all of that. We just did that. That's really cool that I was able to manage that in, even though I probably should have sped up with it, but doing that, I didn't think about, I was gonna need to take a shower after that, and so now I'm out the door probably an hour later than I was supposed to be, as in planned. It's not like a big deal, it's just more of like, I get to go pick up my son again, so it's just more of like wanting to be on time and wanting to, when I say I'm gonna go pick him up, I want to do that, I want to make it at that time. I know I can still do it, it just means that I just need to like hustle a little bit with my job. But hello, my name is Amanda, and I just wanted to come on and do another like week's kind of day in the life video as well. And so I just am in a new week, but I wanted to at least get started on a week. It just kind of fell behind just because my son got hurt. He's a little sick, he got a little burnt on his arm, and so I've just been dealing with that, just trying to monitor that. I had to stop and go to the store, make arrangements doing that. Instead of doing this, I gotta go do that instead. And so we've just been rubbing ointment on it. He's doing okay. I don't like how it looks, but you know, it's not severe, but you know, we're keeping an eye on it. So we might actually stop at and go get like a prescribed heavier cream. We'll see how that goes. That's something that I really want to do, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I got some Neosporin for him. And then I've been just trying to get him to have some more tea and some lemon and just eat healthy and just drink plenty of water and just like take long naps in between if he can take a nap in between. He didn't. I hope he got a nap today. He got picked up right at 1 o'clock, which is when he is actually going to do his nap. So it's either at like at noon or 1 o'clock. So he got picked up. I actually am scheduled, so today is Saturday. It's the weekend, but luckily, I just got one store to go to, and then I get to go pick up my baby. So that's just how it's been these past few weeks. Not much for me to really record. Everything that I've been wanting to record and do, or it might just get pushed back a little bit later, which is okay because it's going to be more of autumn stuff. And so we still have a little bit of time left before we roll into it. I think we really get into it once we get hit September, to me personally, because that's when all the trees are starting to change. Like, we got a couple of trees that are, you know, some of the leaves are falling off, but we're not getting that yellow, brown, orangey color that I just like love and I know everyone's looking for. So we're not quite there yet. So I think it's okay if we're pushing back. This week's video is just trying to still show of like how I want to try to stay on top of it, try to give some like little toddler meal examples, and just show you my typical week as, you know, as a single mom. And I just, want to get to work, want to get this done. I really do appreciate you here watching my video. I hope you enjoyed my little workout. I'm trying to work out again, just trying to get back into shape and at least just push myself to do more intense, long workout moves. I'm very passionate about no equipment. I'm very passionate at being at home to be able to do this. That way I can just run into a shower and get straight into like my household chores rather than getting distracted being out and about. But we'll see how it goes. I really am starting to kind of like crave that atmosphere. But I don't know if I want to go to a gym. I really like the idea of just getting it done, cracking a sweat, and then just going straight to the shower, and then just going straight into my kitchen. I really, really like that. I've always been a huge introvert on it. I ended up finally I found a hair tie. I couldn't find a hair tie when I was doing the workout. I don't know if you saw me struggling. I don't know if I'll add it in or not, but yeah, I don't know what you think on that. If you are on a little workout energy journey, just trying to maintain like a little one, if you have a little one to to take care of, if you have plans on why you're just trying to get in fit and get into shape, let me know. Like, share with me how you guys are doing with your fitness journey and how that's going, or if you have any ideas, or if you have a favorite person on YouTube that you like to watch. I am getting back into it. I was just doing a lot of like no equipment workouts, warm-ups for the most part is what I've always done, just because like I'm already pretty active with my day. I actually get less hungry when I am stressed out, and I did deal with a lot of like weight loss after the pregnancy, and so that's just kind of why I really like to work out. Is like, for one, it's helped me gain weight back, and it's what I needed to really do, and number two is like I have an active little boy,
who likes to jump around, who likes to run around, who likes to do sports. He likes to play with the sports. You know, he's not a sports baby, but like we have a t-ball and bats and balls and gloves, and we like to throw, we like to run, we like to sprint, we like to just do all of that. So I'm just trying to stay in shape for my child. And plus, I just feel like being active really just helps me reset. It helps me feel like I'm processing something while thinking of maybe something that's going on, especially with the loss of my dog. I really do still miss him a lot, and so, you know, working out really does help me just kind of focus on, you know, the good things, focus on positive, focus on what I want to do, what my goals are. So like staying in shape, like just being in those moves just like really helped me focus on at least just like more of a positive lifestyle, at least I would say. And then it also wants me to drink more water, which we definitely need to be doing for ourselves, is drinking more water, which I actually have some like a little bit left, which is, fun fact, medium McDonald's water. A cup of it is free, so I'm always getting that. I'm trying to switch out to waters instead of getting just like beverages at, you know, the drive-throughs. I'm trying to make my drinks, so I ended up really liking the Arnold Palmer that they have. It's like a iced tea lemonade, something classic at McDonald's. I really like it, but I decided to make it at home. So I had a bunch of lemons and I had some tea that I made, and I just stored them in my fridge, and now I'm just making them. I'm just enjoying them at home. Either way, we are heading out to work really quick. Let's do it. This is all done with. Now we're on our way to go pick up the baby. It's just a matter of what to do this weekend. Like I mentioned, he's not feeling very well. So I think that we're just gonna try to clean the house, keep cleaning. There's always something to clean, so there's always something to do there. And just play at home. I wanna try to build his bookshelf. I want to try to do that. And man, I was really hoping to get some playground time too today, but it's raining, so now we gotta find some inside games. At least it aligns with the soup that we're gonna have. I'm gonna make a butternut squash soup. I did have that roasted a couple days ago, so now I think it's time to just blend it. I had actually some food from like the week prior that I carried over into this week, so you know, not a terrible thing, but it did throw off a little bit of the menu. But you know, for the most part, we're still aligned with the implementing the new meals in. And so yeah, we're gonna have a butternut squash soup with sausage, and then I'm gonna make these puffed broccoli cheddar pastries. They're just like little swirls, something from Pillsbury, something that's just something that he can nibble on.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
I think we are.
All right.
I want to go drive in the kitchen.
Drive in the kitchen. Ooh. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn it around then. No?
No, don't be now.
I don't want to lay down. I'm just taking a breather. Where's my water? I need to drink my water.
Now we're gonna
Yeah, see. Feels good just to lay.